It's a short essay, sort of, well, creative nonfiction. It's called Eternally Green Campsites. They have driven for hours looking for a campground. They don't want much, they say to each other.
So the story
a little
so
green
far
patch to put
is
the tent
that
on, fresh water, toilets, a hot shower. The first campground is neat, tight rows of campers with no tent sites. At the second, the owner complains that he can't make grass grow under the pine trees. It just isn't possible. They drive through and out of the second campground. It reminds her of rural slums at home. Campers with canopies hanging loose, mobile homes with wooden decks rotting, railings falling off. The small properties awash with plastic toys and discarded clothing. The third campground has to be better. It's on the map produced by the state of Maine. It can't be a slum. Besides, the sun is going down. It will be dark soon. Too late to cook supper outdoors. They turn, following the tourist bureau map. A sign. But it's tucked back into the trees, almost hidden in oak leaves. It's small, peeling, and hand-painted. They back and read. Eternally Green Campsites, 2.6 miles to the left. But the road ahead curves left. Does the sign mean to follow the road to the left, or to turn left and drive 2.6 miles, or to go straight and it will be on the left? With growing desperation, they follow the left curving road 2.6 miles, then 3 miles, then turn around and go back to the sign, crumpled under the trees. It definitely points left. A camper passes and turns left onto a dirt road they hadn't noticed. They get back in the car and turn left too to follow, but the camper is long gone. They drive 2.6 miles, then 3 miles, no campground. Maybe it closed down last year. They pass a V in the road and take the paved side, unlike Robert Frost. He turns around. She whimpers. She's tired. She's hungry. They haven't stopped at a superstore because they wanted to set up camp first. He feels guilty but doesn't know what to do. A woman they passed going the other way is walking a sprightly German shepherd who smiles at them. The woman smiles too, one of those strange, unhappy smiles sometimes seen on women who want to help but don't know how. Eternally green campsites, the woman repeats, calm and firm now that she knows what to do. Turn around, go back a ways, take the left fork. The unpaved fork? Yes, about 2 miles, maybe more. But there's no sign. It's badly signed. It's the only campground around. Then she moves to the next page. They follow the woman's directions. What else can they do? It's nearly dark. Hope springs eternal. She smiles a little, trying to figure out what kind of supper to make with 2 eggs, a tomato, some lettuce, baby lettuce, and a half-dried cucumber. And there's rice, and instant oatmeal. Eternally green campsites. There it is, after 2 or more miles of bumping down a dirt road. A sign. They turn in, relief flooding them. Little green campsites interspersed with campers and mobile homes. She's picking a site while he goes up to the office, which is oddly dark, darker than the falling dusk. She walks down to her chosen campsite, noticing. There are no lights in the campers or the mobile homes. There are no kids on bicycles, the spice of northern campgrounds. There is not a single car or truck at any of the campsites. But wait, a single trailer is lit up, festooned with plastic-colored lanterns, as if for a party, and a heavy woman ambles toward her, middle-aged, hair a familiar reddish-brown, a smile wide, toothy, and welcoming. Hi, are you the owner or a camper? A camper. The owner will be back sometime tomorrow morning. Just take a site. He'll check in on you tomorrow. The bathrooms are down there. They laugh. She shakes hands with the woman. The woman's bull terrier checks her out with a snaggletooth growl and large, bulgy eyes. The dog reminds her of a snatch of a horror movie she once woke up to in the middle of the night on TV and turned off. The woman retreats to her celebration of light. The dog turns too, and after considering and dismissing mayhem, trots after its owner. He comes back and moves the car into the driveway of the site she's chosen, and they walk down to the toilets in the near darkness. No lights there either. She realizes that eternally green sounds more like a cemetery than a campground. She wonders if the woman might be part of a secret society of cannibals who have eaten all the people belonging to the other trailers. Aren't most of Stephen King's stories set in Maine? If it took them this long to find eternally green campsites, will they ever be found should something happen? She knows she won't be able to sleep here tonight at all. They passed a motel on the way here a few miles back. There were vacancies.